Hello, everyone. My name is Ilona Kearney, and this is my introductory speech. I have a question. How many of you have a topic that you are very passionate about? And what measures or steps do you take to show that passion? For instance, some people are passionate about anti bullying. And if they are in situations where they see someone being bullied, they might step in, or they might not step in and they'll record and document situations to be a witness, or even later come to the comfort and aid of that victim. This is called being an advocator. That's what I am. I'm an advocator. It all started when I was growing up as a biracial kid. I did not feel as though I fit in anywhere. I grew up in a time when it was not acceptable for biracial couples, and being a child, we were told that we were confused and didn't know who we were, or and we didn't belong in this group or we didn't belong in that group. Each group denied us, and that was hard as a child. So it caused me to feel as though I didn't have the right to have a voice because I didn't even belong in the first place. It wasn't until my senior year when I was president of a Black and Gold club at my high school, and this club was a school spirited club that I was in charge of. During the club, we experienced some say discrimination as to we was not allowed to have a talent show, and our club advisor was not taking up for us in that aspect of making sure we had the same permissions that other clubs had on at the school. And I ended up calling her a certain name that is known in the Black community, where it's just that when you don't speak up and you just let people run over you type thing. And that ended up getting me pulled out of class and interrogated for, at that time it was only 3 class periods before they had to shut down the school because the whole school had a sit-in to have me released. Although it was it felt good at the time that I had a whole school behind me speaking up and getting us the event that we wanted to put on. I also saw that after, when I was requested to go and request everyone to go back to class, that that people did not come together and in the sense of we were come together in the mission of equality being across the board. But we some people were there with different motives and ulterior motives. And this is just like one of Dr. King's sayings where he says that his biggest mistake was forming a movement with people who were not woke. So we formed a movement, and that movement, with us not having a healing foundation, we ended up turning on each other, and the students were the whole finger point of your ancestors owe me this, or you doing this. And rather than appreciating and celebrating the people who joined in on us, it became a whole we feel superior because of what we've accomplished type thing. And I did not want that to be the legacy that I left behind at that school. So the talent show ended up turning into a variety show, which was called Breaking the Barriers of Racism. And from there on, everything that I've done in my life has been different things of breaking the barriers of racism events and celebrating our differences. And I believe in facilitating activities that bring joy and fun to and healing at the same time, and not leaving us pointing fingers and having issues with each other, because we are actually one, and our history would not be what it is if it were not for abolitionists and other people who stepped in and took up for the Black community, and the Black community working with the white community and all the different cultures we have today. And that's me. I believe if one person can change a community, Much more can a community do? Thank you.